This is Archer, a 1989 70-foot traditional narrowboat. She's in nice condition, she's been well looked after. She was repainted in 2016, blacked in 2016, the anodes were replaced in 2016. She's got a lovely old Lister JP2 engine on her. I think she dates back to about 1952. That's had a regular oil change every year. She's 70 feet long, lots and lots of space. Brass portholes throughout the boat, they all open. There's actually a brass opening porthole in the galley ceiling as well. Quite a nice feature. 250 watts worth of solar panels on board to keep the batteries charged. And a large well deck, that's 5'6". Plenty of space there to sit out in an evening. The gas is in the bow locker. And into the saloon. It's a large room this, 15 feet 10 inches I measured it at, and she feels so cosy. There's horizontal pine tongue groove to the cabin sides and ceilings, painted below the gunnels. Lots of room, all freestanding furniture in here. Pine table and dining table and a couple of chairs there. It's a nice stove in the middle. Some of the bits on this boat aren't staying with the boat when she's sold. That leather armchair, for example, is going. Other personal effects, bits and pieces, saucepans and kitchen items, but the nuts and bolts of the boat will be staying, as of course will the engine for those keen on listers. Central heating on board is an Eberspacher. Sorry, it's a Webasto Thermo top. My mistake, apologies. Into the galley. It's the fridge here. That's a Bats Marine 12-volt fridge with an ice box. Plenty of cupboards in here. As I say, the owners haven't completely cleared out the boat yet, so she looks vaguely lived in. There's plenty of room to put things in the kitchen. There's also an enormous floor-to-ceiling corner cupboard, which you'll see in a minute. There's the cooker, that's a Statesman Legacy 4 gas burner hob oven and grill. And here's that cupboard I mentioned. It's got the ironing board in, the hoover, shelves at the back. You could put the grandparents in there and they'd be quite happy. That's a washing machine, 230 volts, it's an Indesit 4 kilo top loading device. Lovely taps over the sink, cupboards under. Plenty of work surfaces. Really cosy. So down the corridor on the starboard side, past the side hatch, into the bathroom. 6'6" wide, there's a heated towel rail. The loser Thetford porta potty cube, and there's a shower over the bath. Everything you need in here. The headroom in this boat's quite good, 6'3". Down into the bedroom, another radiator in here. It's a good sized wardrobe at the foot of the bed. This bed's actually a sofa bed. It's huge. It's 6'6" long by 4'6" wide. The current owners used it as a day room, a sort of day sitting room. But there is plenty of space there if you prefer to put a fixed bed in. Of course, there is the boatman's cabin bed for an additional double berth. There's the wardrobe I mentioned, radiator in there. It's a large room this, lots of space. And into the engine room. There's the Lister JP2, it's a hand start. It's got the speed wheel, push-pull gear change, lots of shiny copper. She sounds lovely. She started easily when we started her up. Good size engine room this, there's even a wash basin for your hands. The battery is under those oil, batteries are under the oil cans there. It's a central heating, copper cupboard. And down towards the boatman's cabin in the stern. It's 8 foot 8 inches long in here. Very traditional, rows and castles, panelling. It's the boatman's bed. That extends 5 foot 10 by 4 feet wide. With the usual cupboards and drawers everywhere actually in these cabins. Really nicely done. She feels very traditional. There's a range in here. This has been used by the owners, but it probably wants a bit of attention before using regularly. Apparently it gets a bit smoky, but everything's rectifiable. Here's the drop-down table with the crumb drawer underneath. Sit there in front of the stove and play with your laptop or cards, or eat your dinner if you've fallen out with your partner, eating at the other end. And up we go. For further photographs and a fully downloadable colour brochure, go to www.rugbyboats.co.uk.